This chapter 9, we are going to learn 4 formulas, okay, and applications of the 4 formulas. All of them are about triangles, okay. So in junior forms, all the formulas or sine, cosine, tangent you have learned are actually for right-angled triangle. Okay, all of them in junior forms are for right-angled triangles. Okay, if you have a non-right-angled triangle in junior forms, you may need to cut it into some. You may need to add some lines to form some right-angled triangles for you to do. Okay, the method is sine theta, cosine theta, tangent theta, or Pythagoras theorem. Okay, all of that should be used in right-angled triangles. Okay, but in senior forms, in form 5 here, for this chapter, the formula you are going to learn in this chapter, it is not used in right-angled triangle. Okay, in any triangle will be okay. Okay, so this is a more advanced technique for finding lengths and finding angles in triangles. Okay， 喺初中裏邊咧，我哋所有學過嘅嘢咧，所有學過嘅知識咧，都係關於直角三角形嘅，不是定理又好啊 ，sin theta、cos theta 嗰啲對斜對輪嗰啲咧，係嘛？全部都喺直角三角形裏邊做嘅。OK， 咁如果我哋見到直角三角形嘅話咧，咁我就諗翻初中嗰啲嘅知識。但係咧喺呢一課嚟講咧，我哋學嘅幾條嘅公式咧，都係需要係直角三角形，即係任意三角形咧，我哋都可以用到嘅咁樣。OK， 咁即係話咧，你第時咧，即係去做 DSE 嘅時候咧，有得選擇㗎啦，有得選擇。你先睇下我哋而家用緊嗰個係咪直角三角形先。如果係直角三角形嘅話咧，我哋只係用初中嘅知識咧就已經足夠啦。OK， 但係如果係唔係直角三角形嘅話咧，我哋就用高中呢幾條公式咁樣。OK， 比較少用嘅，但係咧。呢一課點解我都會教咧？其實即係呢一課咧，第10課就唔會教㗎啦，應該 OK。呢一課點解會教咧？因為咧呢一課咧，我想講咧就係你喺 section B 即係長題目最難嗰條題目裏邊啦，最難嗰條啊，即係最後嗰條咧嘅 part A 或者 part B 咧，其實就係用到呢個純粹代一代啲數字入去嗰條公式裏邊咧，跟住計個答案出嚟嘅話咧，就會有2至到3分係可以攞到㗎啦。喺 section B 最後嗰條題目咧。一定可以攞到嘅呢度，絕對唔難嘅個 part A 啊嚟講嘅 ，OK。當然後邊咧就會牽涉到好多好難嘅嘢啦 ，OK。成嗰條長題目係嘛？但係咧一定可以做到嘅，通常都得唔得 ？OK， 好啦，咁咧there are 4 formulas in this chapter. Okay, I will teach you one by one. Okay, the first one is I'm not going to explain how we get the formulas. Okay, I just teach you how to use this formula. Is that okay? I'm not going to prove the formulas for you. Okay. First one is called the sine formula. Sine formula, or some textbook will call this sine law, or sine rule, okay, or sine formula. All of them will be the same. Okay. But what is this? It will be like this. Let me draw it here. If we have a triangle, right? Not this one. Triangle. Any triangle will be okay. And we need to label this. This is point A, point B, and point C. Okay? And then 呢度重要喎，即係認翻邊啲去做 A、B 要 B 要 C。Okay? A、B、C are random, but after fixing the corner A, corner B, corner C, the lengths are not randomly labeled. This angle is angle A, and then the angle is looking at this side, right? Okay, this is the opposite side, the side opposite to this angle. Okay, and this side, the BC, will be called small letter A. Small letter A. Can you get the idea? How about this one? This side AC. What shall we call this? What shall we label this? B, yes, okay, because this side is the opposite. It's opposite to this angle B, right? So it should be called small letter b. Okay. And the remaining one should be just C. Is that okay? 好啦，嗱，跟住咁樣嘅，嗱，我哋會做 formula 點咧 ？formula 就係我哋咁樣圈住佢 at the opposite angles with the side angle side pair. Okay, form one pair. And then we have the second pair, B, angle B and length B. Okay, angle B and length B. So normally we need two pairs. Two pairs will be enough. Okay, and then we will write down the formula like this. It should be A over sine angle A is equal to B over sine angle B. Okay, this is so-called the sine formula. So normally we will set up this formula. Okay, and normally the question will give you 3 out of the 4 unknowns. Okay, there are 4 unknowns here, right? 2 angles, 2 lengths. If we know 3 of them, then put them into this formula, then we can calculate the 4th one. Can you get the idea here? Okay, 4樣嘢裏邊，我哋知道3樣嘢嘅話咧，停咗3樣嘢嘅話咧，我哋呢條式咧就可以計出第4樣嘢出嚟啦。OK， 個 concept 就係咁樣啦，得唔得？Sometimes, okay, so sometimes it will be written like this. 嗱，有陣時咧，我哋會咁樣寫嘅 ，sin angle A over length A is equal to sine angle B over length B. Just upside down for both sides, okay? Sometimes we start with this format. Sometimes we start with this format, okay? It depends on what we want to find. Okay? 嗱，呢度咧，我想你哋即係呢個書冇教嘅，書唔係咁樣，即係冇講呢一個 concept 嘅。咁我想你哋咧就係記得咧就係通常咧，如果我哋係想求嗰個 ，OK， 想求嗰個，我哋就擺喺左上角 ，OK。Among the 4 unknowns, the one we want to find normally will be put on the top left corner. It will be more convenient for you to do the calculation afterwards. You understand this? OK， 你想求嘅無論係邊長，如果你想求嘅邊長嘅話咧，就用呢一個，就用呢一款。因為想求嗰個咧就擺喺左上角。但係如果今次咧題目要你求嘅嗰個係角度嚟嘅話咧，角度嚟嘅，咁我要角度擺左上角啦，咁就係呢一款啦，得唔得？係咪角就擺喺上面嘅，邊擺喺下面嘅咁樣？跟住要求嗰個咧就擺喺左上角咁樣會對你哋陣間嘅計算咧係會好啲嘅。OK， 冇咁亂嘅，會咁樣。OK， 我哋擺好咗陣，跟住計嘅話咧就會好啲㗎啦。So that is all the knowledge about sine formula. Okay, let's go to some examples. Let me tell you the name. It's called the sine formula. Okay, sine formula. So let's go to read some example. Example 1. Do you have a calculator? Did you bring your calculator? We need to use calculator very frequently in this chapter. Okay, so please get ready with your calculator. So example 1. In triangle ABC, so this A means capital A means angle A. 嗱，通常我自己寫嘅時候咧，我會寫埋隻 angle 嘅符號嘅，我唔會就寫呢個大家 A 嘅。OK， 不過即係呢一本書咧就唔寫 angle 個符號，其實冇咁好嘅，得唔得？我會寫 angle A is equal to 50 degrees, angle B is 46 degrees, and this one is length B. Length B is 5 cm, and then find the length A correct to 3 sm. It's okay. So what shall we do here? We just draw the triangle like this, and Angle A is 50 degrees, angle B is 46 degrees, length B is 5 cm. I want to find length A. I need to circle this first. This is one pair of length and side. And this is the second pair of length and side, right? 我哋要 make sure 咧，佢哋真係 form 到兩 pair 嘅邊長角度嘅組合先至得嘅，得唔得？如果唔係嘅話咧，即係如果佢哋呢個係 AC 嚟嘅話咧，佢就唔係一對嘅組合嚟嘅話咧，就用唔到 Sine Formula 啦。Okay, so this one is angle length combination, and then angle length combination. Okay, we have two pairs. Then it is okay to use the Sine Formula. What are we going to find in this question? Is the length A. So we are going to use the length, put the length A on the top left corner. Okay, so that is like this. A over. If this is length, then the one on the bottom should be sine angle A. Okay, sine angle A. And the other pair should be putting the length on the top, and then sine angle B. Okay, and length A is what we want to find, and then sine angle A is 50 degrees, and length B is 5 cm, and sine angle B is 46 degrees. Can you see this? Among the four unknowns, so we have already got 3. Okay, then from this equation, we will calculate the value of A. Now, A is divided by sine 50 degrees. So we just need to multiply sine 50 degrees to the right-hand side. And the right-hand side is already a pure number. Then you will use the calculator to calculate the answer. Okay? So A is equal to 5 over sine 46 degrees times sine 50 degrees. The right-hand side is pure number, so just use the calculator to help you. Okay? What is this? 大家都撳一撳啦。It should be 5.32 something, right? Can you get this? A is equal to 5.32463547. Can you get this number? Okay, and question asks you to correct the answer to 3SF. So you just correct this to 3SF. A should be equal to 5.32. Okay. Next number is 4, so we do not need to add 1. Okay, and the answer should have a unit. Okay, it should be cm. So the answer of A is just like this. Can you see? No. Is it better? Oh, 聽唔聽到大家？ Can you follow? Okay. So now I would like you to try to do the instant drill number 1. Instant drill number 1. So let me paste the question here first. And we have part A and part B. So I'll give you 2 minutes.呢個課咧，千祈唔好放棄住喎，因為咧，即係特別9A 同埋9B 呢兩個section 咧，頭先我所講咧，即係 section B 裏邊好少數嘅題目咧，係即係大家可以好輕易咁樣，即係就咁代式咧， 就可以攞到分㗎啦。OK， 一定係有呢個 part 嘅，通常 DSE。嗱，呢一度咧，通常啲同學咧，即係嗱，唔係淨係頭先，唔係淨係你哋喎，以前好多堂咧寫下就會唔記得寫個 sin 呢個字嘅，咁就會錯咗㗎啦。OK， 記得呢條係咩 formula 啊？係 sin formula 啊嘛，所以係要有 sin 喺度嘅。OK， 睇下先。6.62係嘛？應該要進位係嘛？小心啲啊！ Have you done part A? So in part A, so we have triangle ABC, we have 72 degrees. And the 72 degree is looking at the side with 7 cm. So this length, this is a pair of length and angle, okay? And then the 64 degrees is looking at the side with C here, okay? So C and 64 degrees form another pair of length and angle. Is that okay? So it is qualified to use the sine formula now, okay? Then I want to find C. So I put C on the top left corner. And then C is over sine 64 degrees, sine 64 degrees. And it is equal to another pair. So the length is on the top this time, should be 7. And then divided by sine, the corresponding angle should be 72 degrees. Can you get this expression correct? And then I want to find C. So I just multiply the sine 64 degrees to the right-hand side. So 7 over sine 72 degrees times sine 64 degrees. And then just use the calculator. It should be 6.61 something. 5335909. Okay, and when it is corrected to 3SF, C should be equal to 6.61. Because the 5 is 5. Okay, then you should add 1 to the 1. It should be 6.62. And the unit is cm. Can you get this correct? This is part A. And then part B. Yes, the answer is 16.5 cm. Part B, can you find the two pairs? C is corresponding to 110 degrees, and then 6 cm is corresponding to 20 degrees. Okay, so this is two pairs. Okay, so C over sine 110 degrees is equal to 6 over sine 20 degrees, and then multiply the sine 110 degrees to the right. Okay, and then use the calculator. Should be 16.48 something. And then when it is correct to 3SF, it should be 16.5 cm. Can you get this correct? 唔使，我想嗱，因為咧有時咧可能你撳錯咗攝錄機嘅話咧，可能你都會出到呢一個。我想俾你睇下，其實你撳機係出到呢一個數字咁樣嘅。OK。不過咧講真喎，你寫埋呢一個咧都係好嘅，因為嗱，如果你有意去做埋即係之後嗰啲 pass 嘅話咧 ，OK， 假設啦呢個係 part A 啦，通常 part B 咧 啲嘅數字嘅話咧，我哋會用個準確啲嘅數字，即係攞多啲位嘅數字，去到做 part B 嘅話咧，係會令到你之後嘅答案咧嘅計算咧都係更加準確嘅。OK， 咁得。但係當然，如果你淨係想計到呢一度就 OK 㗎啦。如唔結束嘅話咧，咁就呢一個或者呢一個咧冇所謂。OK。All right, so let's read one more examples. Go to the next page. And example 2。好啦，嗱呢度咧要睇睇咯，有一個字眼咧要識嘅。Example 2。In triangle ABC, angle A is 50 degrees, angle B is 70 degrees, and then length A is 10 cm. What is meant by solve the triangle? Okay, and I think you did not learn this word before. So what is the meaning of solving the triangle? Is that to find all the remaining lengths and remaining angles. Okay, how many lengths are there in a triangle? Yes, 3 lengths, and we just know one of them, right? It is just given. One of them is given. Then we need to find the other 2 lengths. How many angles are there in a triangle? There's 3, and we know 2 of them. So we need to find the 3rd one. Okay? So if the question asks you to solve the triangle, it means that we need to find out all the other lengths and angles. Which one first? You want to find length first or angle first? Angle. Yes, because if we know 2 angles in a triangle, then we just use the angle sum of triangle to find the 3rd angle. Do you know this? Okay, well it's already done here, right? Okay, so angle C is equal to 180 degrees minus 50 minus 70. It should be just 60 degrees, so I don't type it down. It's okay? But after finding the angle C, then we need to find the lengths. We have to find out the length B and the length C. Okay, and then we need to use the sine formula now. And let me just label this because we have found angle C to be 60 degrees here. Okay, 60 degrees. And then if we want to find length B, we need to circle the length and angle pair. B is corresponding to 70 degrees, right? And then what is another pair? C and 60 degrees. But if we use C and 60 degrees, we will have 2 unknowns. Okay, we will have 2 unknowns at one time. So C is not ready to be used. Can you see that? A is given, and angle A is also given. So we need to use this A pair first. Do you understand what I mean? Okay, good. So I am going to choose the angle A and length A. Okay, for the first calculation. 陣間先至最後先計埋個 C 出嚟，咁樣 get 到我呢度。Okay, so and now I want to find length B. So I have to put B on the top left corner and then divide by sine angle B. And angle B is 70 degrees. And it's equal to the other pair. The other pair I am going to use is the length A, that is 10 cm, divided by sine angle A, that is sine 50 degrees. Get this? Okay. So now I want to find the length B, and I just need to multiply sine 70 degrees to the right-hand side. So B is equal to 10 over sine 50 degrees times sine 70 degrees. Okay, and then use the calculator here. 10 divided by sine 50 times sine 70 should be 12.2668157. And when it is correct to 3 SF, it should be 12.3 cm. Okay, and we also need to find the length C. Length C is corresponding to 60 degrees. Okay, this is also one pair. And for this pair, and again, we can still use the A pair, right? 其實你可以用 B 個 pair 都得嘅，係嘛？係啦，冇錯。俾我都唔會用 B pair 啦，係嘛？因為 B 咧係自己計出嚟㗎嘛。如果萬一我計錯咗，我又要用翻呢個錯嘅數字嘅話咧，咁就一路錯落去㗎啦。記到我解決 B 咧，佢俾你嘅數字啦。OK。So to find C, C is put on the top left corner and then divided by sine angle C, which is 60 degrees, is equal to the A pair, that is 10 over sine 50 degrees. Okay, and then C is equal to 10 over sine 50 degrees times sine 60 degrees. And then just use the calculator here. Should be 11.3 something. Okay, when it is correct to 3 SF, it should be 11.3 cm. Am I correct? Yes. Can you follow? It's okay. All right, so it's your time. Let's do the instant drill number 2. So I'm going to give you 3 minutes for instant drill number 2, which is on the next page. Yes. It's okay. Sing. What's this? Sine. No, it's 50. 50 is not 150. Okay, just be careful about your own handwriting. Yeah. All right, have you done? So in triangle ABC, angle A is 100 degrees, angle C is 30 degrees, length A is 8 cm. Solve the triangle. We have two angles, so I'm going to find the third angle by the angle sum of triangle first. Okay, so angle B is equal to 180 degrees minus 100 degrees minus 30 degrees. And that should be equal to 50 degrees. Okay, so that is the first one, first answer. And then so let me mark it here first. Angle B has been found to be 50 degrees. Okay, and then do we have one pair of known angle and lengths? It should be yes. Length A and angle A are both given, right? Okay, and then for the C, we have length C is unknown, but angle C is given. So let us find the length C first. Okay, so length C is on the top left corner and divided by sine angle C. Sine angle C is 30 degrees, and it should be equal to the given pair. Length is length A, that should be 8 cm, and then the angle A should be sine 100 degrees. Can you get this equation correct? Okay, and then just multiply the sine 30 degrees to the right hand side. So 8 over sine 100 degrees times sine 30 degrees. Okay, and then use the calculator. Should be 4.06 something. Okay, 1706448. When it is correct to 3SF, it should be 4.06 only cm. Can you get this number? 得唔得？要自己撳下機喎，因為有時你撳熟部機嘅話咧，你去到考試先撳嘅話咧，就有陣時有啲即係古惑嘢出咗嚟啦。Okay. How about length B? We still need to use sine formula here, right? And I need this pair. The B is corresponding to 50 degrees. Okay. So I want to find B. So I put B on the top left corner and then divided by sine 50 degrees. And it's equal to the other pair. Yeah. 50. 係啦 ，yes yes yes， 唔使寫 angle B 咁樣都得啦，就即係就咁都得啦，直接用嗰啲數字都得啦。OK。And then the other pair should be using the A pair, h over sine 100 degrees. Okay. And then B should be equal to h over sine 100 degrees times sine 50 degrees. So use the calculator. Should be 6.22 something, right? So B is equal to 6.222895307. And when it is correct to 3SF, it should be 6.22 cm. Are you correct? Okay, good. Can you get this? Simple idea, right? Okay. So far, up to now, the question just asks us to find, we just use the sine formula to find lengths. Sometimes we are going to use the sine formula to find angles. Okay, so let's go to the next example. That should be example 3. Example 3 is here. this one。好，嗱呢度咧留意啊，你打星落去喺度啊，打星落啲題嗰度。This example, please put a star, for example 3. This is a special question type. Okay, the question asks you to determine whether triangle ABC can be formed. Okay, what does it mean? In part A, I want angle A to be 60 degrees. I want length B to be 4 cm. I want length A to be 2√3 cm. Can this set of number really form a triangle? Maybe this length is too long for us to draw a triangle like this. Do you understand what I mean? Okay, maybe this angle is too small for us to draw a triangle. Okay, so if I tell you that angle A is 600 degrees, can you draw a triangle? 係咁簡單添嘅，嗱呢個第一樣嘢啦，一定會違反咗㗎啦。我哋仲要睇下咧，而家呢個咧，我哋係咪有 A 同 A 啦，係嘛？跟住我有 B 呢條邊啦，咁理論上我哋係咪可以計到咧 angle B 啊？應該，你記唔記得我講咩先？用 Sine Formula， 因為我哋有 A pair 啦 ，B 咧我哋有其中一個條邊，就可以計到咧 B 嘅角出嚟嘅。但係咧有時咧 B 嘅角咧，可能計到係 F， 即係撳到係 F error。咁嘅時候咧就係話咧，其實就係呢一組數字咧，會令到我哋係 no solution 嘅，即係話咧其實咁樣畫個三角形咧係真係畫唔到出嚟嘅咁樣。咁佢係想問呢一樣嘢嘅，得唔得？呢度咧通常係啲 MC 咧，即係 DSE 裏邊啊 ，MC 咧就咁樣問㗎啦，即係以下邊一個咧係真係畫唔到出嚟嘅咁樣。OK， 好啦，咁我哋會點做咧？睇睇咯，都係一樣嘅啫。Now we have， 我係咁意畫啊。We have triangle ABC, A, B, C. Okay, I want angle A to be 60 degrees. This is 60 degrees. And then I want length A is 2√3 cm. Okay, and then I want length B to be 4 cm. What I can do is to calculate the length B. Angle B, okay? Because I have one pair of length and angle. And then for this, if I circle this, I can calculate this angle B, right? Okay? 好啦，嗱睇住咯，今次我哋要求嘅咧就係 angle 嘅，所以咧我哋會擺隻 angle 喺左上角嗰度，係擺 sine angle B on the top left corner. That is like this. Okay. So for the sine formula, we need to put sine angle B on the top left corner. And if this is sine angle B, so what should be placed here? Yes, small letter B, length B. Okay. And then what is the other pair do we have? We have length A and angle A, right? So angle is on the top. So this place should be sine angle A, and then divided by length A. Can you get my idea here? Okay, this is what I want to find, this part. Okay, and then the other three will be the given numbers. Okay, so for the next step, I'm going to put the numbers into my formula, my equation. Sine angle B divided by length B is 4 cm. Is equal to sine angle A, so that is sine 60 degrees, divided by length A, that is 2√3 cm. So I'm not going to write down the cm here. Is that okay? And because I want to find angle B, and it is divided by 4 now, so I just multiply the 4 to the right-hand side, right? Okay. So sine angle B is equal to sine 60 degrees over 2√3 and then times 4. The right-hand side is already a pure number, so you may use the calculator to do the calculation for you. So it should be sine 60 degrees and divided by 2√3 and then multiplied by 4. Okay. So it should be equal to 1. Sine angle B is equal to 1. How to find angle B? 如果我哋知道 sin theta 等於一個數字嘅話咧，點樣揾翻嘅 theta 出嚟啊？點樣用計數機 ？How to use the calculator? Yes, yes. You use shift sine 1. Angle B is equal to shift sine 1. Do we have answer from your calculator? Shift sine 1 is equal to 90 degrees. Okay, so angle B is equal to 90 degrees. So we have answer. We have answer, which means that this triangle can really be formed. Do you understand this? Okay, so the answer is yes. Triangle ABC can be formed. This is part A. Yes. Can you get the number from calculator? You got 3. Can you? Okay, so try to key in everything with 1 step. Okay, you key in sine 60 degrees first. Okay, and then divide. Don't use the over. Use the divider. Divide by. Bracket 2√3. Bracket. Let's use bracket 2√3. And enter. And then multiply by 4. Yes, and then you get 1. Okay, just do it bit by bit to be better. Okay. Yes. 一定講到嘅，有陣時係有答案，有陣時係冇答案嘅。我想做埋 B 派嗰個呢個係冇答案嘅，即係我做埋 B 派嘅就係啊，聽到？佢一係計咗出嚟，呢度咧我哋想揾隻 angle B 啊嘛，但係咧我哋而家咧係咪計只係計條 Sine Formula 咧，係幫我哋計到 Sine angle B 等於幾多？等於1，跟住咧我就要撳機啦，即係撳翻 Shift Sine 1。計翻嚟角等於幾多度出嚟咁樣 ，sin 90度先係1嘅 ，OK， 咁所以咧，如果 sin 呢隻角等於1嘅話咧，咁嗰個角咧就會係90度啦，就係咁嘅意思 ，OK。有如果係80度嘅都冇問題嘅，咁樣，即係佢你撳機撳到你80度出嚟嘅話咧，嗰個角80度咯，係嘛？呢隻我哋開始即係一開始嘅時候咧，唔知佢係咪90度，唔知佢幾多度嘅咁樣 ，OK 啊？我哋睇多題先啊，睇多題先 ，OK？ 你未 get 到呢題，我估你未 get 到呢題想點樣嘅其實 ，OK？ 我哋睇多題啊，睇多一 part 先 ，part B，part B。This time, we still have triangle ABC like this, ABC, and then we just fill in the numbers first. Angle A is 60 degrees, and then length B is 4 cm, and length A is 2 cm. Okay, and do we have one pair of known length and angle? Yes, should be the A pair. And then we can find the angle B here. Can you see this? Okay, and then we set up the sine formula first. I want to find angle B this time. So I put sine angle B on the top left corner. Sine angle B, and then divided by B is equal to the other pair, sine angle A divided by A. Okay, sine angle B, and then fill in the numbers. What is length B? Is 4. Right hand side, sine angle A is 60 degrees, and then length A is 2 cm. Okay, and then sine angle B is equal to sine 60 degrees divided by 2 times 4. So can you use the calculator to find the value on the right hand side? Sine 60 degrees over 2 times 4. I think it should be equal to 1.732 something. Yes. So sine angle B is equal to 1.732050808. And we want to find angle B. So we need to get rid of the sine. We need to use shift sign on the right hand side. Shift sign the answer. What did you find from the calculator? Shift sign that number. No. Can you find math error? Yes. Okay. If you use shift sign the answer, then you get math error, which means that there is no solution for angle B. Okay. So there is no solution. Okay. Which means that triangle ABC cannot be formed. Okay. Because the length is not suitable to form a real triangle. Okay, so and therefore triangle ABC cannot be formed. Okay, and that is the answer of part B. Can you get the idea here? Okay, if we can find an angle under this numbers, if we can find an angle, then we can form the triangle. If we cannot find any angle under this calculation, then we cannot form a triangle, just like this. Okay? So now I would like you to do the instant drill number 3. Let's do instant drill number 3. Give you 2 minutes. First, do you realize that we are going to find angle C? Okay, only angle C can be found, right? Okay, so our aim is to find angle C from the sine formula. So I put sine angle C on top left, and then all the other three parts are given. Okay, the numbers are given. And then you can multiply the root 12 to the right, and then for the part A, the right hand side is calculated to be equal to 1. And then when you click shift sine to 1, there is an angle, there is an answer, 90 degrees. Okay? If there is an answer, then we conclude that this triangle can really be formed. Okay? The answer is yes for part A. And then for part B, we do the same thing. But this time when you do the calculation on the right hand side, it is equal to 1.22 something. When you click shift sine this number, then that will be math error. But please do not write math error, okay, in the solution. Instead, write no solution, okay, and write the conclusion. Conclusion is that triangle ABC cannot be formed. Is that all? Okay. Okay, good. Let's continue tomorrow. Okay. Yes. Okay, so please remember to bring the textbook, chapter 9 tomorrow. Okay? So stand up.